How's it going, guys? Today I wanted to talk about a specific topic in the United States, right? So, yesterday I was just, watching the news. Every morning I wake up, I make me a cup of coffee, and I go watch the news. And I live in the United States. And I see that Trump has passed a bill where he will cut any free health care, which is called Medicaid here in the US, and SNAP benefits, which is where the government gives you a certain card amount of money on it where you get to spend for groceries, right? A certain amount of money depending on your circumstances or whatnot, right? And a lot of people in America are on this welfare, right? And it made me think a lot of things. And the bill that Trump had passed was he's gonna cut down costs of Medicaid and the SNAP benefits by almost $2 trillion down, right? $2 trillion. I was like, holy guacamole, man. When I read that, I was like, wow. So that means that's a big thing though, because that means there's a lot of people who are on these benefits, right? They're not eating healthy, so they would use these benefits to go eat bullshit, and the healthcare thing, they would go to the system to get themselves checked out, basically detox everything they've done to themselves that's bad, right? And that's not the case of all people, but most people, they do harm to themselves. There are people who are unfortunate and who do need the health care, the free health care, to be able to function properly, But there are people who do harm themselves and destroy themselves purposely, and then therefore they need that health care, right? So it made me think people who are destroying themselves can no longer get away with it now, right? So, and people are going to have to actually work harder now to take care of their health. So, the certain type of people who were depending on the government to take care for them, for their health, now is going to be a way harder game, right? A lot of people are going to get cut off with this. And the thing is, now you're going to have to actually start taking care of your body, because once you do the harm to yourself and you go to the hospital, now you're gonna get racked up with a bill. It's not just gonna be free where you're fixed, right? So now you have to be more cautious. Now you have to actually work out. Now you actually have to eat healthy, right? You can't just put anything in your grocery cart, because that's what the free groceries cards do for Americans, right? They just put anything in their shopping cart because it doesn't matter. Anything unhealthy just goes in. So now you're more cautious of what you eat. Now you look at the prices. Now everything has changed, right? Because a lot of people are gonna have to start now getting up their ass and to start work rather than have all this for free. So it made me think, genuinely, with this switch of a bill that Trump made, have a lot of people focusing on their health more now, paying attention to what they eat, because it's a big thing now. It's not anything, right? No, now these people are gonna get bills for their health, so they're more likely now to actually not destroy their body. So I just want to give my thoughts about this bill that had passed, and what I feel like could affect the American citizens in what way. Because of course I'm in the fitness and nutrition niche, so and I feel it really will affect a lot of people, right? And if you are personally watching this video and you benefit from this, I think now is the time to get up your ass and to take your health as a number one priority. Because now the government's no longer caring for you, right? And even if the government was caring for you, why are you depending on somebody else's care for your health? That should be your number one priority for your personal self, right? You should care for yourself more than the government cares for you. But now, as you can see, they're cutting it off. They don't really want to help as much. So Now it's only you to save yourself. And if you harm yourself, you're gonna get stuck with a lot of debt from hospital bills. And now you're gonna actually have to go out there and pay for the food that you consume. And you're gonna be more cautious of what you buy now. So please, guys, wherever you live, no matter where you live, take care of your health, take care of your body, take care of your mind, and always try to live a healthy lifestyle, guys. Please. Thank you so much for tuning into the video. I just want to give those few thoughts after watching the news of what happened yesterday with the bill. And that's basically it. Peace.